Hello, what's up? I just want to say, sacrifice now, succeed later. It's about these 16-hour shifts, y'all. You gotta sacrifice something. But before we get up in the video, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to this, if you're watching this, subscribe to the channel if you like it. But tonight, I just want to talk about sacrifice. Pulling 16-hour shifts, going to put the work in, if you can, if you got the strength, if you got the mind, if you got your mental right to go do all these things, you can do it. But it's gonna take some sacrifice. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. So I just wanna speak on this matter and just discuss some things with y'all and here to drop some nuggets on this work shift, on working, putting this work in, some things that I done been through and I plan on doing again to accomplish some of my goals. So if y'all got some goals, if y'all got anything you want to accomplish, you can do it. But it's gonna take some sacrifice. It's gonna take some work, some hard work. And you know, it's, man, today's economy, everything is high. As y'all look, you look at the houses. Me and my wife, we were running around looking at all the houses and everything. You know, some of the houses about 300, 400,000 for a house. So I'm looking like, man. And she just looking like, man. And I'm like, it can be done. It can be done. She like, it's nothing but doctors and all the rich people stay over here and everything. So I'm like, that don't mean nothing because they're a doctor or whatever. It can be done. But she don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking like, you go put that work in, you can easily go get that house. If you grind, go put the work in, you can easily go do all that. And you know, they got loans and all that stuff you can go get with a house and everything. I don't know too much about the houses and how to do all that. You know, that's a whole nother subject to get on. But what I want to talk about, sacrifice. This is what I really want to talk about. Some people, they have fear. Some people just be scared. And I say, if you got fear, you need to get that fear up out of you. Up out you right now. Get it up out you. If you got fear. Because later on in life, when you get old and gray, you're going to be wishing you would have did some things while you were young. You're going to be wishing you would have sacrificed. You would have did something. You would have put some kind of work in. And I know everything we do is not easy. It's not easy, man. Like, I see all this. We want to do YouTube. We want to do certain things. You know, people got their own businesses. They got everything. They got restaurants. They got all this stuff they own. And I'm looking at those people, and I'm like, yeah, they sacrificed something. They did something. All the successful people, they did some kind of work to get where they at. So, and I'm looking at that, I'm like, man. And I can say my dad, he's one of them. You know, he came from nothing. Then all of a sudden, I'm putting work in. Driving trucks, doing his thing. You know, my daddy came a long way. And he got a whole story behind him. But I look up to him too. And my dad, he got his own business, doing his thing. And I look at my daddy, he didn't have nobody to just give him something. He didn't have that. He went and got it. He went and got it out the mud. So, and I just look at him like, dang, man, I got to do the same. It's in me. He always tell me, like, ain't nobody going to give you nothing. You got to really go out there and get it on your own. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. Ain't nobody going to teach you nothing for free. None of that. You just got to go out there and get it and catch on and just peep the game. And I know for sure. I know how it is now. But we all got to sacrifice. We all got to do something, to do some kind of work. We can't just sit down all the time and complain and just complain. Because I know for sure that ain't going to get you paid by crying all the time and making excuses, saying you're going to do this, saying you're going to do that, but never do it. It ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you nowhere. It's just going to make things worse and have you really just thinking about it. It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to put you up in depression. Everything. And we living up in the midst of a world right now, and I know everybody chasing money, everybody chasing all these material things, and it's really not about all that. It's about the Most High before anything. But I just say, all I'm saying is, you got to sacrifice something if you want something out of life. You got to go do some kind of work behind it. You got to push yourself. You got to do something, because ain't nobody finna depend on you all the time. And well, I ain't gonna say depend on you. Ain't nobody finna just give you stuff all the time and just baby you. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just here to preach to the ones that not doing it, that don't put in work, that be sitting down all the time and complain about everything. And yeah, and they just ain't thankful for what they got. You know, I'm just speaking my mind, y'all. And I love speaking my mind. When it come to me, it just come natural. So I just say this: we gotta stay strong. We gotta stay motivated. Can't give up. Keep going. And yeah, that's the word: sacrifice. We gotta put the work in. And I know I came from doing a 16-hour shift. Man, that junk there, bro. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing easy, man. I got to a point, right? I didn't even want to tell my wife when I got ready to go pull the 16-hour shift. When I got home, and I'm deciding to myself, like, do I really want to go in? So I'm like, I don't even want to tell my wife that I'm gonna go in and do the 16-hour shift. So sometimes I just keep it to myself. Like when I get up in the morning, I'd be like, yeah, I'm finna go up in there. Cause you never know, you'll get up, you'll be like, dang, I ain't feeling it. So I got to a point like I'm not even finna tell her if I'm gonna go in or not. I'm just keep it to myself. And I don't know, I was just like that. And I really didn't tell too many people. And you know, when you going getting that overtime, you want to eat right. You want to make sure you got everything straight, man. Drink plenty of water. You know, all of the stuff that's good for you, that gonna keep you going. And you got to keep going. You got to sacrifice something. You ain't gonna get no rest. It ain't gonna be none of that. Cause when that alarm goes off, you got to be there. Off your butt, on your feet, off your back, on your feet, whatever. You know the saying. When that alarm go off, ain't no hitting that snooze. Ain't none of that. It's time to go get it. It's time to grind. We ain't got no time to be playing. Yeah, that's what I was going through. That's what I was telling myself. When that alarm goes off, ain't no hitting no snooze. Time to get on up. Cause time gonna steady be moving. And you gotta get up and go do it. You say you gonna go do this. You say you about that. We finna see. So that's what I was telling myself. So now, when I do get back in that mode, if it's the Most High will, if I do get back in that mode, it's gonna be on. And I ain't gonna play. I'm down to go get it. I ain't got time to be playing. And hey, like I said, I just like talking about things I've been through and things that I'm going through, I'm doing, whatever. I want to talk about everything, you feel me? But mainly I'm gonna be talking about the stuff that I've been through, that I can help others to go out there and get the overtime, to go push it and do what you can. 60 hours, 70 hours, even 50, whatever you're trying to do, just do it. And stay motivated and don't give up, because only you know what you want out of life. So don't let nobody opinion, whatever they got to say, don't let them talk you out of it. You can't let them talk you out of it. Because once you do that, then they get up in your head, then that when fear come up in. Then that when all the other things start to stop you from reaching your goals, stop you from doing all kind of stuff. Stuff might just start popping up, and you just be like, dang, man, where all this come from? Because you listen to somebody else. You didn't listen to yourself. You didn't listen to the Most High, whatever. You didn't do nothing. But I'm here to say, man, you got it. And you can do it. Put your mind to it. And I'm just here to speak on that. And I just want to say, y'all have a blessed night, a blessed day. And I'm here to motivate you. And y'all give me some tips, whatever. If y'all got anything to motivate somebody to keep going, and hey, drop it in the comments. And let's get it. I just want to say y'all have a blessed one. Peace. Shalom, shalom.